Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough, little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show, episode 46, and we're very happy to be here today.
Yeah, it's a good day.
It sure is. Straight into it this week, Sean asked us, how do you host a good prees? Now, I don't think I've ever hosted a prees.
Nah, neither.
We've got a mate in our friend group who hosts basically all of them.
Yeah, Evan hosts it all often.
And
usually a good one.
Yeah, he does pretty good prees. I couldn't really name another person that does them just as good.
Yeah.
Because he has them all.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does well. So this bloke asked for some tips, right? Now, I had a little think yesterday and I had 5 tips for him. Right. So number 1 is location, right?
Yeah.
You've got to have a good location.
Yeah.
It's got to be a decent setup. I think that comes under the...
Decent vibe.
Yeah.
That's why Evans works well, like near the pool.
Yeah, near the pool, out the back, good
He
size.
has different spaces for it as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, versatility
And
just
you
a
can't
good
just
spot.
have some chairs. I think you got to have, a beer pong
Yeah,
table.
a little table, some
gotta have
a chill out area,
yeah,
some
lounge.
music. Yeah.
Exactly. So
Fuck yeah.
number 2, I have ratio. It has to be at least a 50-50 ratio, male to female.
Easily.
Because, you need to have the right amount of boys matching the right amount of girls. You don't want it to be a sausage fest, and you don't want it to be...
When the girls are having fun, the guys are having fun.
Probably,
And you don't want too many guys. If it's 70-30...
Then it's
But if it's
pushing it.
70-30 too many girls, it's also... Do you know what I mean? It needs
can
to
be
be in
okay.
that little... I think it needs to be in a...
60-40 is like the max, I'd say.
I think it needs to be in a zone. There's a green zone.
But I just say 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50
It's the
is perfect.
safest way.
Exactly.
Because, you got your boys and then you've got the gal them.
Yeah.
Right? Vibe, number 3. So you mentioned it before. It's just got to be a good vibe. Everyone's got to be feeling it. If there's a few people who aren't interested, put them in the naughty corner. I don't want them ruining the vibe.
Don't communicate.
Exactly. Number 4, music selection. So whoever has made the playlist, whoever is queuing up songs, they have to be songs that everyone likes, or at least I'd say half the people can get around.
Some pump-up songs.
Exactly.
Some bangers.
And I think the timing of those songs is big as well. So you can start with some like chill songs.
You don't want all the good
while
ones
you're
at the start,
drinking.
do you? Because you're not
No.
drunk yet.
For example, if you're getting a party bus at the end of it,
Save them for the party bus.
save them for the party bus, or ramp up the songs, get them pumping up just before the party bus. Or if you're just, catching an Uber or getting a lift, same deal.
Yeah.
You time the songs towards the back end of the prees.
Definitely.
And then we also have the timing of the event. So prees can't be too early. You don't want a 2 p.m., 3 p.m. prees
Yeah.
if you're going out at 9.
Yeah.
Prees needs to be, I'd say, max 3 hours before the event, but it can't be like under an hour before the event.
Yeah, if it's
So
too
it's gotta-
short, there's no point.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
think
You can't
'cause
get on it.
You need like that 2 or 3 hour period of building up, getting
Yeah.
drunk, getting tipsy, and then you head out, right? So 1, location, 2, ratio, has to be 50-50, 3, vibe, 4, music selection, 5, the timing of the event. It's just got to be the right timing prior to where you're going.
I like it.
There you go. That's how to have a good prees by Jamo and Dylan.
Also, my favourite is listen out prees, and it just makes me sad that that's not a thing this year, and that's heartbreaking. That's like Christmas for me. I
You
just
do
love
love
listen
it.
out.
It's a great environment.
You're
because-
there in the day. It's like 12. You're getting drunk, you're having fun. You get the party bus. It's a long party bus.
It's
Party
always
buses are-
good. Good weather too.
Yeah, it's always a good day. It's like God likes listen out, and He goes, "Today's a good day." Gonna put the
100%.
sun out.
And that's why we rated it our number 1 music festy, because that's where
Yeah.
we have the most fun.
And they commented on it.
They
They
did.
liked it, so good for them.
Shout out, listen out. You're the best.
Next year, it's coming back.
Yeah.
Surely.
And it will come back real strong. I think the lineup. I wonder. Okay, so they would have had a lineup ready for this year.
Yeah, I want them to I would like them just to release what they wanted on
Yeah.
their lineup.
But I also want them to go above and beyond what they could have done this year. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I reckon they would have lost a bit of money this
100% you
because
would.
they would have had to have maybe, like, if you're booking an artist. So let's say you want Skepta to come.
It'd be a down payment of like
Yeah.
non-refundable, like a deposit.
just 100K.
Yeah.
They just lost.
Yeah.
And that's just for saying, yeah, maybe.
Oh man, it's a tough world, isn't it?
100%. You have a theory that South Australia is weird.
Yeah, man. I was watching, I wasn't even paying attention to the TV. It was on Channel 9 at
Yeah.
like 11 o'clock. And then, I started listening to it a bit more, and they were talking about a lot of different murders in South Australia, right? And they reckon that the ratio is not as high, like not significantly higher than other places in Australia, but they're really weird.
In WA.
Yeah.
You just think WA is the whole of Australia.
WA is the whole of Australia, mate. Fuck the rest. But they reckon it's weird. Like there's something wrong with South Australians. So the cases I was looking at that they were like studying in the TV show, and it was a ring of grown men who would pick up blokes on nights out, rape them, and then like brutally murder them after.
It's a bit gay.
And it was like it went on for years, like years and years, and they couldn't find them. And then they would also like drug them and rape them, and then like leave them. Sometimes they'd murder them, and I mean like cutting their heads off, cutting their balls off.
How can people
Just like, and it was this
that?
pedophile ring of murderers in South Australia. And one guy, like they showed murders by state over the last 10 years, and South Australia's isn't higher, but they were like, what the crimes actually are.
They're just more brutal.
They're just weird, they're brutal. There's something wrong with them, bro.
Have you
Bloody
seen that?
South Australians, mate.
Have you seen that kid from South Australia, like country South Australia, that spins things on his fingers?
No.
He's ridiculously viral. Like he's probably over 1 million followers, and like people say, "Oh, I bet you can't spin a fence on your finger," and he gets like a heavy metal fence and spins it on his finger.
Fuck.
And
Surely
then
that's fake.
He does
a magic trick or something.
He does. He's a little short kid. He does doors. He does like multiple basketballs. He spins anything that you want.
It must be hidden string or something.
It's wild. But some of these things are really heavy. But it's cool.
So I mean, South Australians, bro, they're weird.
I know, he's got superpower.
There's something going on down
I
there.
think his name's like Charlie Custard or something. I think I might be.
Okay.
Let me have a look.
And apparently there's another thing, like, you can sign this, if your client's in court or something, you can request that none of the information gets shared to the media.
Yeah.
And apparently that happens in South Australia more than any other state by far.
Really?
So they reckon it's secretive, they're all weird. Like, you got murderers, you got kids spinning shit on their fingers.
I'm good with names, man. Charlie Custard. So
how many followers?
1.3 mil. Bet you can't spin a tree. So here he is. There's a massive tree, and he goes, "Nah, fuck that." And he'll just grab a little bit of a tree.
Yeah, that's fine.
But he can spin anything.
Nah, it's fake, bro.
That's not fake.
That's fake, bro. Obviously, it's fake.
How?
It's a show.
No, it's not.
It's fake. He's using his hand.
Look
or
at this.
something.
A bin.
It's fake, bro.
Spinning things on my finger. Look. This it isn't fake.
It's
You can
fake,
see it.
mate.
You can see it. Index finger. Look at that.
It's fake. Oh, that was for like 2 seconds, though.
Yeah, but then look, he keeps going. He tries every day to make it better. Oh,
He's going to snap his finger one day.
yeah,
Nah.
I mean, he can't. Look, he's doing flips with a sun lounger. Anyway, I'm pretty sure he's from South Australia.
Okay.
I think so. But yeah, he lives in the
There
middle of
you
fucking
go.
nowhere, and he's doing well for himself. So shout out to Charlie.
Spinning shit on your finger.
Let's get into what Hannah has to say. So,
Bro.
Hannah, a long-time listener, doesn't follow us though. So follow us, because that's, I think, a little bit abusive.
It's a pet peeve of ours.
It is, because if you are messaging us and doing all this stuff, you're being interactive, but you don't follow us. What's the point?
All right. So she was pretty high from what it seems, and she
Okay.
did say she was pretty high as well. So
She wrote a lot.
She wrote a lot of things. We're just gonna get into
Paragraphs.
them.
Let's go through all of them.
personally, she thinks the ideal dick size for a bloke is 4.8 to 5.8 inches. Ideal length.
I think that's below the Australian average.
What is the Australian average?
I think it's 6 or something like 5 point something. But
So 4.8.
hers is on the
Damn.
lesser end. So
4.8.
I-
That's
I
good for
can
branding,
respect
isn't
it.
it? 4.8.
I can respect it. Like, you know, you like what you like. And
Yeah, no,
maybe-
you do like what you like. That's
maybe
good.
She doesn't want it, you know, doing too much damage.
Yeah.
Going down too far in the pits of glory or hell. So average penis size,
Australia.
Oz. 5.24.
Oh, okay.
We're 92nd in the world for penis length.
So about half. Isn't there about 180, 200
so we're in the middle.
countries?
So obviously the
That's
African
fine.
end would be up at the highest.
Yeah, that
Um,
and then like the Asian countries put it,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is actually true. That's not even a joke.
No, it's
they
not-
actually are
it's a stereotype that is factual.
That is true. A lot of That's the thing with stereotypes. A lot of them are fucking true.
Yeah.
So you can't get mad at them and say they're mean or
if
racist.
you're using them
they
to
come
abuse
from
someone, but I'm not.
We're factually saying
Having
it.
a small dick might not be a bad thing.
It's just
I mean, we
like
wouldn't
something that's
know.
amusing. Yeah. I just find it amusing. The little Asian. Like, it's funny when you think a little Asian man and he's got a little. It's just the way it is, bro.
Yeah. Like, have you? I guess you wouldn't have seen an Asian with a big donger.
No.
However, they're probably
Is South
out there.
Korea the small? I think South Korea is the smallest in the world.
Just type in smallest penis. You'll probably go images, won't you?
Why not, mate?
Here we go. What are we looking at? Let's go
Yeah.
penis.
Oh, South Korean average is 3.7.
Okay, right. So we're looking at pinky.
That's fine.
Penis. I want to get the penis
No wonder Asian
sizes.
girls always come home with Australian men because they love it. True? That's why, bro. It's a different world for them in every
True.
way. Better life, better love, better bedroom time.
International penis sizes compared.
I think it'll be like Congo #1, fucking Uganda.
See, because I've heard that Congo is definitely the biggest.
Yeah.
And I've heard that from many different people, but this website doesn't.
Maybe
this
Netherlands,
website,
they're the tallest country, I think, on average.
they're there, but
So
we've got Ecuador #1. So I think they don't have. Oh my fuck! Oh no, this is percentage of body height. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not.
No.
That's
No,
just,
there's two. So that's body height, and that's... So the Ecuadorians are little men
yeah.
with really... That's crazy.
Wait, 17 centimeter.
Look at the
penis.
Dutch, bro. 183. So they're 6'1", 6 foot,
16
and they're, that's
centimeter
mad,
penis.
like, ratio.
Even Colombia, small men, big penis.
Yeah.
Italy's quite good, and then we go down to Australia. 179 is the average height.
Yeah.
Which is about, it's in between us.
Yeah.
Right? And then Australia 14.46. So obviously that's changed from the original one as
Yeah.
well. So there's lots of different.
There you go.
Then again,
Who's at the bottom? Oh, the bottom on this list anyway. I don't think every country's... Cambodia.
10 centimeters.
Look, Cambodia, Burma,
Burma,
Taiwan,
Taiwan.
Philippines, Hong Kong. See, it's true, bro.
Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, Singapore.
Bali boys.
That's another reason why, like, I know prostitution isn't the best thing to get into if you're an Indonesian woman. However, if they saw someone who they were attracted to, like a white man with a big penis.
Yeah, that's why they leave with them, bro.
That's why
you're gonna
yeah,
live such
exactly.
a perfect life in Australia.
But then again,
compared
I think they're not leaving for the dick; they're leaving for a better life.
yeah.
But it's a package deal.
Yeah, it's a package
Yeah.
deal. It's like, like good things come with. Like when you get our tenders box from KFC, you get crispy strips and you get popcorn chicken and you get
Yeah.
chips and you get gravy.
I went there the other day.
Yeah.
KFC, and I got an extra tender. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but they gave me an extra, and I was so happy.
That's nice when they do shit like that. Yeah.
But
Sometimes
we
they
love
do.
our original tenders box.
It's incredible.
I actually might even get it today.
I'm thinking about it now.
Let's
I'm pretty
do it.
happy.
Fuck
Eh?
it.
Not the fucking Kelmscott one though,
Oh, all right. Fair enough.
because that's remember last time.
Yeah, it's a hole. I went there the other
Crackhead?
day.
Was it all right then?
Yeah, that's when I got the extra.
Oh shit.
But see, I went drive-through, so it's
Yeah.
a different experience.
Okay, so Hannah's also gone. What are your thoughts on peanut butter? She hates it. She thinks it's too thick.
Okay. It's a very thick spread.
I've never been
However-
big on it. But I don't hate it. I just don't eat it.
Yeah, no, I eat it, but
Soft or crunchy? Like smooth or crunchy?
no, not crunchy. I have to have it smooth.
Okay.
As a kid, I was like, oh, I like the thought of crunchy because I liked like crunchy things.
Yeah.
But then, I just smooth is what I go with. And
You ever had a peanut butter jelly sandwich?
no, I actually haven't. No,
It's a very American thing, isn't it?
It is, and I don't can't really see
And I
myself
feel like they
doing
always
it.
put grape jelly in it, and I've never had grape jelly either. I mean, jam.
Yeah.
We call it jam. I think that's what they... Or do they use actual jelly?
Bit
Or
of
do they
both.
say
I
jelly's
don't
jam?
know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't have
I'm
jelly that
oblivious.
much, besides jelly shots, and I don't like jelly in general.
Yeah, weird consistency.
I don't know.
well.
Yeah, but I'm just impartial towards peanut butter.
Yeah,
Do you
look-
like it?
I think it's okay. I have it on toast sometimes, but I can agree that
Yeah.
it's a very thick spread. However, I don't love it. I don't hate it. I eat it.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad.
That's a long one.
What is it?
What would be your hall pass? Could be anyone, not celebrities, i.e. your mate's mum.
Oh, come on.
None of my mates have a really hot mum, which
No,
is sad.
all beautiful
so-
women, but no, not.
My girl hall pass would be Margot Robbie, and her guy would be Leo from like young Leo.
Okay.
That's cool.
Wait, so we have to have a girl and a guy.
I don't even know, bro.
I don't know
It's
either.
a tough one to spring on me in the moment. You know what I mean? That's a thinking question.
It is.
And we're trying to get a show on the road.
Maybe give us time.
Yeah.
Give us time.
I
And
don't-
we don't want to be disrespectful to
I
our
don't
partners.
understand why we can't just print more money.
Yeah,
I've kind of thought about that before.
I've thought about that too, because yeah, you can print more money, but it has to be like legitimate, and then it has to be distributed the right way.
I was watching a video on it. The Rothschilds own all the world's money. They're this rich Rothschilds. They're a rich family. They own every central bank in the world.
People have been getting mad about the way you say family. It's funny
Yeah, I don't know
because
why.
I just say family, but that's just the way I've been brought up, and you say family.
Yeah,
There's not much difference. It's just quicker.
yeah. Just get it over and done with.
That's fair enough.
But yeah, they own all the banks in the world and shit.
That's wild.
So yeah,
The childs. Well, there you go.
the world is not in debt. Debt to who? Well, I guess it is in debt, isn't it?
In debt to who though?
Them. So they give you the money, then you have to give it back to them because they own all the banks.
But they're a part of the world.
And they just own it, bro.
But they're a part of the world, so they're not in debt.
They're not in debt.
Which means the world's
But the
not
country's
in
in debt because like Australia gets money from a bank,
Mm.
and then they're the bank, so they're like, "Well, you owe us money, Australia. You're in
So
debt."
what if like we knocked off their whole family?
I don't think it's possible, bro. I think there's like hundreds of them, and they've like from like 500 years they've controlled everything.
Oh well, it's worth a shot.
They're this like, I don't even know. I want to
Oh,
be a
I
part
haven't
of them,
even
bro. I want
heard
to
about
marry
that.
into them.
Marry a
Really? You
child.
haven't heard about them before? There you go. You learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was Hannah's. She said a lot. She was really confused about the money.
Is there anything else there, or is that?
Nah, that
is
was the
it?
last one. That
Alright.
was to finish it.
Shout out to you, Hannah. Hope you had a good recovery.
Big day.
And yeah, how about you fucking follow us?
What was the next? Oh, Anika. Actually, it's funny. The next two have similar problems.
Really?
Yeah, similar problems. So basically, to sum up Anika, however you say it,
Yeah, I have. I
she,
did read this.
what did she say? Dating a bloke for a while. They break up. He's like, fucking dropped out of school, blah, blah, blah.
Mm. Also, we don't say the name of the next person. They requested
Yeah, she
that.
said not to.
I don't even know if it's a guy or a girl.
Who?
Oh, I thought it was a girl. That one.
next one?
The next one. But then, as I did some more research, I believe it might be a guy. Not 100%
Okay.
sure. They didn't have a photo, so
There you go.
it's your fault.
So, yeah,
or they could have
Anika-
been other. So,
Anika.
all right. So she said, got a bit of a crazy ex story that I'd love to hear your opinion on. Dated this guy for 3 years from the end of year 8 to term 1 year 12. So she knew they weren't going to last. They were growing apart. He ended up cheating on her. So Anika said bye bye. She's not putting up with that shit. After they broke up, she'd get a message every second month asking how that she's moved on, how she's dealing with it all, because he was really depressed and didn't know what to do with his life. The kid dropped out of year 10, has done nothing since. He's lazy. He deals and smokes weed.
Nice.
So we move forward 9 months, the start of this year. He starts dating a new girl, which is one of the younger sisters of her close friends. He still messages her, and okay, now this is sad. This guy says, sometimes when we have sex, I cry afterwards because I think about you. And
Heard a lot of that shit lately.
I dream about us getting together because we're older, because I know we're meant to be. So her question to us is, do you think she should message the new girl telling her what he said to her? However, she won't even let her follow her back on Instagram. And do you think she should just stay out of it and let her figure it out herself? So it's either her ex, right?
Yeah.
She either lets
Exposes
the
him
current
and-
partner
Yeah.
find it out for herself.
I think leave it. I'm not big on getting involved in other people's relationships. So I
That's
would
true.
just leave it.
But then you'd also feel as the person. So let's
Everyone's
say,
on their own journey, bro. I'll let them figure it out.
yeah.
They'll grow.
But then she could not figure it out for 2 years and just have that wasted, and then that's a bit shit.
Yeah, true.
So
But I'm
I
sure
don't
she
know.
had fun in 2 years.
So
I don't know. I personally wouldn't. But if you want to, there's like if you feel like you should,
That's the thing.
then do
If
it.
if I was close to this person, I'd tell them because I'd have respect for them and their life, I guess.
Like your ex, you mean?
No,
Or the girl.
no. So if I am the ex and his current girlfriend is close to me, or I know a fair bit about her, I'll go and tell her because like, that's just respect for her. Like you don't want to see her go through that shit with him not even loving her.
Yeah.
But then if you're in her boat where you don't even know this girl,
yeah, then it comes.
Too
It's a bit
much.
too out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
like a younger sister of one of her friends, it's a bit far fetched, you know.
It's a weird situation, man.
Maybe you could tell the friend, but then you get her involved. I don't know. It's a real tough situation. I guess you made the right choice by leaving, and you seem to be a little bit happier. But look,
Maybe just let it go.
let it
Block
go.
him then.
Yeah, block him. Just
Yeah.
you don't need to be dealing with that.
Exactly.
And
If you're not interested in
rekindling,
or talking to him, then you can also stop that by just not contacting him.
100%,
By
yeah.
removing him from your life. There you go. And we've got from Anonymous,
Anon.
foreign exchange student in a foreign country with a host family.
So this person is the foreign exchange student currently in another country
Wherever.
with a host family. All right.
Just chilling.
I want to know the country. Let us know.
My host sister is 24 and has a serious relationship with a boyfriend.
Okay. 24-year-old.
My
boyfriend.
host sister, that must be close. The boyfriend is a big part of the life, blah, blah, blah. Always comes around, hangs out at the house. Everyone gets along with him. And I've become quite close to her boyfriend. I found out he cheated a couple times. What would you do? Tell the sister and everyone else and ruin the relationships and be responsible for the drama, plus having to live with them as the host. You know, you're the new one. Or let it play out and keep your mouth shut.
If you know someone's cheated, it's real hard.
I know, but
She's a
it's
part of that-
extra hard in her situation or his because
You're trapped
you're
in
the
that.
host. You're the new one on the block. They're all gonna look at them starting shit, bringing drama.
And yeah, oh no.
Let's call her Claire because I want to use a name.
Okay.
Claire or Craig. Oh,
We need
what's
a universal name.
What's a name that can go both ways?
Jamie.
Yeah. So Jamie.
Yeah. Or
What?
Jaime.
What does what does Jamie do?
So okay, Jamie has a couple options.
To either expose the boyfriend, tell everyone about it.
See, then the boyfriend, hopefully he doesn't stick around. Because if he sticks around, that's going to be bad blood. And you're a friend with him now.
And you're staying with them for the next 6 months or so. You're in foreign land.
Yeah. Eskimo Joe had a song about that.
Yeah?
Foreign land.
I don't think I've heard that one.
Oh, we'll listen to it after.
All right.
But yeah,
Fuck. That's even harder.
I think the foreign country aspect gives it a bit of spice.
Sounds like a movie, like a soap opera. Midday fucking, like a 1 o'clock.
Oh, I can't really.
That's tough.
That's real tough.
I'd go with your gut.
Yeah, go with your
Yeah.
gut. Whatever we've helped fuck all
Do whatever
people.
you think you need to do. That's tough. Good
Very
luck,
tough.
Jamie.
Last week we touched on an accusation about a podcaster from Fighter and the Kid podcast in the US.
The follow, mate.
Wow,
That's weird,
Shout out
eh?
Hannah for following. Jesus Christ, she's just.
Put that into the universe.
I feel sorry for telling her to fucking
Yeah.
follow us. But actually, that was 12 minutes ago. That might have been when I said it. Wow,
Who knows,
that's
man?
universal shit.
That is
Energies.
crazy. But yeah,
So this bloke called Bryan Callan, right?
comedian, actor, was
Yeah.
in The Joker.
Was he?
Yeah, he was. Just as like a little role.
Oh, okay, right. But yeah, he was accused of.
Some sexual misconduct.
Yeah, we'll call it that, sexual
That's
misconduct.
what I saw in the article just before as well. So and it sounds professional.
And basically, he came out video on the face in the video and
No.
was just saying, "No, this is wrong. I don't know why she's doing it, but so and so." And we got a negative review throughout the week of a woman saying that we are defending him.
Yeah, she's so. We just said we
Well,
think
we
he's a
said-
good bloke.
Yeah, we think he's a good bloke.
We
We don't
personally
know
think-
what's
yeah,
happened.
but we don't think he's got that in him.
Yes,
just from
right?
our vibes.
And we're allowed to have our
From
opinion.
podcast host to podcast host,
Whatever.
I think we're a good judge of potty hosts.
Uh-huh.
She's basically gone having a go at us.
Yep.
You could saying, "Oh, I don't reckon he did it. He's a good bloke." It's not up to two dudes from Perth to decide that he didn't do it.
We didn't decide that he didn't do it. We think that he didn't do
But
it.
you're the
Now-
opposite end. You're deciding that he's doing it. That
Exactly.
He did it.
And I think it's just as bad to accuse someone of shit like that.
Yeah, it is.
So I think, like we said, you're innocent until proven guilty, right?
I think the society forgets that these days.
Yeah,
Today,
because
to these
you
days,
need-
it's guilty, and then I know a lot of the times people in power and famous do get found guilty of it,
Yeah.
but there's just as many times where they don't, and it's a sham.
And you need a lot of evidence to put someone behind bars or whatever.
yeah,
Now,
and like we said, we don't know what happened. We're not defending him, but we're just saying we don't think he did it.
yeah, that's like
And you're
This-
accusing
this
him of
person-
doing it.
This is an assumption, not
Yeah.
an accusation. But I assume that when the whole Justin Bieber thing happened, she was saying, "Oh, what a filthy pig!
She would have
Why would he
been
do
exactly.
that to those
You can already
girls?"
tell.
When really he did fuck all. He was with a partner on
Even
that
his
night,
ex-girlfriend was
and
like,
he came out with all the facts, right?
that's what I'm
So
saying.
don't accuse people of shit, right? We can say whatever the
She
fuck
knows
we
just as
want.
much as we do, and we didn't say he's innocent. We just said we don't think he did it.
Yeah.
From what we know.
Mhm. And look, I don't like to say it, but if he did do something, we feel really bad for the girl,
Yeah.
right? But I won't feel sorry for thinking he was okay.
Because there's no signs to me that point to him being a shit bloke at all.
And obviously, he could be putting it on for the camera, right? And
But
we-
in a podcast, like you get the real
Yeah.
person. You know,
And
over
we-
an hour.
We can only judge from what we've seen and what we've heard and what we know of him, and the truth will eventually come out. And
Yeah.
until then, our stance is, okay, really shit if something happened, and fuck him if he did something
yeah,
bad.
but I think he's fine.
But we can say, look, it's all good. Well, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we can have
Like
our
I said, it's
viewpoint.
innocent till proven guilty, and
Yeah.
she's basically saying he's guilty.
And it's weird how, like, I know this is a big Me Too thing, but she hasn't said anything until now. He's very successful. He's making a lot of money, and she's come out with this big statement or whatever. And yeah, I think it's a little bit strange. But if something happened, oh well, like, apologies.
But if it didn't, then
Yeah.
I
Time will
want that
tell.
negative review taken away.
Yeah, I want that changed to a 5-star.
Two
But
dudes from
even-
Perth aren't the judge. Well, neither's fucking Karen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like,
Ridiculous.
not happy camper.
So on this topic, we have girl complaints and guy complaints, right? So let's get into it. What do girls complain about? Because
Fucking
they
hair.
complain about a lot.
hair. It's not straight. It's too curly.
I'm gonna
it's
do the
wet.
voice. My hair's too wet. It's too. What
Yeah.
do I wear? What do I wear? My feet hurt. Why doesn't he text me back?
Yeah. It's everything, bro.
Why didn't you like my Instagram?
Why didn't you follow me back?
Why'd you unfollow me?
Why'd you unfollow me? Oh, that was the thing,
This
wasn't it?
dress doesn't fit.
Everything, bro. I don't know what else I complain
I
about,
complain
actually.
a lot. I do complain a lot.
Yeah, I complain a bit.
But the things guys complain about is very different. It's very much about ourselves. It's
Yeah.
not about what other people are doing for the most part. It's like, fuck, like you said, my 15 leg multi didn't come off. I lost by a leg, man.
Yeah. It's always
that-
one or two legs.
Bro, I've chucked down 10 multis. They were all going to win, man, but they all lost by like 2 or 3 legs,
Yeah.
man. Like, Houston Rockets couldn't pull through. Like, it's just...
It's always that shit.
It's always
always
betting.
gambling, sport.
What else have we written? Yeah, like, oh, there's no footy on tonight. Oh, fuck Channel 7. Fox
Yeah.
Footy have it tonight or whatever. And, oh, well, I swear that girl liked me, man.
Yeah,
I swear she
that's a
liked
big
me. I was
one.
going to get with her, man. She didn't fucking like you, bro. If she liked you, she'd be with you right now.
It's funny how they all complain about the same thing. All girls basically complain about the same shit, or not all guys complain about
Or
the
if
same
you're like,
shit.
smart girl. Oh, I only got 93 on my exam.
That one used to fuck me off in
yeah,
high
it
school.
would piss
Not
me
that.
off. Because we're sitting there with 50s, 60s, 30s sometimes. And
She's complaining about an A.
yeah, complain about that A+.
Nah, I'm not a fan of that at
Maybe
all.
we should have sucked a few more teachers' dicks. But
Maybe, bro.
oh, well.
Would have led to a better A-tar, but that's all right.
Life goes on, eh? All right, let's get on to your favourite topic, voice messages.
Hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the potty, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
All right, first one of the week from Seamus.
G'day boys, I'm just wondering, let's say like you're in one of them gladiator-style arenas and you just got your bare hands and you're up against either a grizzly bear or a gorilla. Which
Oh, they're
That's
both
fucked. They're
going to
both
tear us apart.
insane strength. They're both. What's quicker? I would go for the slower one.
Gorillas, I swear, can move quick, but grizzly bears are fast.
Grizzly bears
They're
are
both
quick as
fast,
well,
man.
bro. And they're both
fast.
huge. You really don't have a shot. You just get your hands as well. Well, that sounds like I've obviously done something really bad
Yeah, you've obviously murdered
to not even give
someone.
me a sword.
Yeah. So it's just your bare hands.
Bare
You're dying
hands.
either way.
Can I throw rock? Oh, maybe I could. Were there rocks on the... Surely there's a little
Potentially.
rock. Maybe I could try and nick one in the eye. I'd rather nick a bear in the eye than a... Oh, I don't know.
I feel like gorillas have covers over their eyes. Like
Gorillas have a hard body. At least a bear...
a bit fleshier. I feel like I would go... What could kill you the quickest? Because I'm not getting out of there.
I think if the gorilla...
Snapped.
What kills you the quickest?
Because gorilla...
I feel like a gorilla
can
could
tear
honestly
you.
rip you apart.
Yeah.
I think it...
But then I also think bears have like those... Oh, I don't know, man. Bears have just big fucking
I think bears are a
hands.
lot more fierce and ferocious than we know in Australia because we don't have big grizzly bears.
Well, there was that guy who was chilling with grizzly bears doing a documentary by himself or with his wife or some shit, girlfriend. And then he got eaten because he was just chilling with these
I'm in the
ferocious
arena.
bears.
I want to be the man who beat the... I'm trying to go for glory.
Oh, like
Do I want to be the man who beat
the man
the
who
gorilla?
beat the grizzly bear.
The man who... I want to...
The
I'll pick the
gorilla.
gorilla. I want
The-
to...
the
The
way
man who
it's
beat the
said.
gorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because gorilla sounds more
Because like you
deadly.
said, I'm not getting out anyway.
Yeah. So the man who died.
Maybe I
from
can
the
try and
gorilla.
climb up the wall and
You're
run.
dying,
Fuck.
no.
I don't know, bro.
Let's go.
Fuck that.
So I go to this school in Melbourne. It's a all boys Catholic school. Yeah, it's a private school. And I have a music teacher, and she's a proper MILF, like
Alright.
blonde hair, giant jugs, huge ass, just proper all round MILF. Probably about 45 years old.
Alright.
And I've been doing music with her since about year 9, and I play guitar. And all the kids in my class are nerds, but I'm the only person. I play rugby and I play footy. So I like my sport. Now this teacher's all over me, like asking me for my Facebook, saying how handsome I am, like asking me, like she asked me what type of porn I watch. What the fuck do I do?
Surely he's taking the piss. I bet you she said, hi. And because he's in an all-boys school and he doesn't see girls that often, it's instantly,
Well-
what porn do you watch?
So we've...
Nah.
If she's proper...
If this is factual...
As
and
Theo
she's-
Von would say, like, some guy, he got told a story once and he's like, these two lesbians want to fuck me and my wife, they're both 8s. And he was like, one of them's probably a 6.
Yeah.
So I want to... Because you're in an all-boys school. Now, teachers in general schools go up a point or two just by being
But I
a
think
decent...
you go up 3 points at an all-boys school as a female.
Yeah. So let's say he's described her as a 10, basically. Let's say she's a 7 MILF.
Okay.
That's fine.
7 MILF, yeah. 7 MILF is the ones that you can call a MILF. If they're 5 or 6, that's when you start questioning.
And he reckons... So if that's all factual, if it's all true, that's insane.
Yeah. Is she...
And you got to go for it.
Is she an actual mum? Or is she just an old lady?
True.
Because if she... Oh, it doesn't really make much of a difference, but MILF is mum.
Yeah.
So...
I don't know. That sounds insane. That's it.
It
Like
does.
if that's true, that's I can't even. That's like a story of a lifetime.
He's lucky that he's like a footy boy. He's the only one that plays sport because
Yeah.
I think...
So she's
as-
because she would be surrounded by little nerds all day.
Yeah, and when you look at men, I guess, you'd say, okay, so this is just our opinion, right? You've got band boys, footy boys as more masculine.
Yeah,
In
definitely.
terms of the social scale.
And he plays a masculine instrument in a guitar. That's
Yeah.
fine for a bloke to play the guitars. Like that's cool, you know.
He's got the finger skills. She probably sees a fair bit in that.
But I mean, if she asks you what kind of porn you watch, that's insane, bro.
And you know what he should have said? MILF.
He should have.
Because then she's like,
I want more updates on that.
That's me. So yeah, well, give us an update.
I
So
kind
next
of want
week.
that throughout the. Maybe even we won't just maybe send a little like in the photo.
Little
So we won't share it obviously, but just
Yeah.
out of Jamo and Dylan's
But we'll
curiosity.
keep his name out of it.
Yeah.
But look, he seems like a good guy.
And I want to see where this goes. I want to know what year he's in. Like maybe he could build this up till he gets to year 12. Take her to the ball. I don't know.
Did he say year 9 or year 10 or
I
something?
don't know what year he even said.
I
he
feel
was
like
in.
he'd be about 16.
Sounds 16, didn't he?
But imagine a 45-year-old getting with a 16-year-old. Because she seems
I
like
just
she's
hope.
interested.
I
but
hope it happens. I hope it's true, and I want updates.
I also think a lot of MILF teachers who show interest in kids are weird in the head.
Yeah. Oh, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, oh, well,
but that's fine. You got to take advantage of your situation.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what are your thoughts on nicknames? Personally, I think if you have a long name and you make people say your whole name, you're a bit selfish, and the nickname that you choose says a lot about you.
All right.
What are your thoughts?
Okay, so for example...
I'm Smith.
Mate, you going?
For,
I'll
yeah.
go part 2 after.
So, my name's Jamison, right? But, you know, call me Jamo. Because
Yeah.
I don't like people going Jamison.
Yeah.
Like, just Jamo. Bang.
Get it done.
Dylan? That's not even a long name, but I'll still
No.
call you Dylan.
Yeah, a lot of people. That was just, I
Just
feel like
quick.
that's just a natural nickname that people give. Some are, you don't even have to say. People just do it. Yeah, she's obviously Samantha, Sam.
Yeah.
And she explains this one pretty good later.
Samantha, and I go by Sam, and there's another girl in my year level who goes by Samantha, and she doesn't really have a personality. Like, she could be nice, but she always just, like, stands in her group. She doesn't really speak, but she's really, really pretty. So, like, should I sacrifice my personality but be really pretty and go by Samantha?
I
I
reckon
sacrifice my personality.
just stay as Sam, and I think you'll
Sam's
be right.
fun.
Yeah, Sam's fun. Sam is the fun one at the party. Sam is the one that you want to talk to.
Samantha sounds
Samantha's
like
the one that stands in the corner of the party and you'll look at.
Or in class, the teacher would be like, Sam, and she'd be like, it's Samantha.
Yeah, it's Samantha.
Yeah.
And the answer is D.
Who stands, bro? Sit down. It's recess. Relax. I wonder what their spot's like.
Yeah, like there was lots of different spots around our school. Like there was a bench, then there was like
That's it there.
a bench up against a wall.
Send us, everyone who's listening in high school, send us your spot. I want to see people, where you hang out. Give us
Take
a bit
a
of
photo of
backstory,
it.
a photo of it.
Photo of it, or even a voice message describing
And in
it.
relation to where it was in your school as well.
Yeah.
Was it prime real estate? Is it back in the fucking where the shitty lockers are?
That's like year 12. So I was a floater. I went between two groups, and one was a bench with a grassed area, so you could actually like do some fun shit.
Yeah.
And then like you could all sit down, but obviously not everyone could fit on the bench, so there was people standing, right?
Yeah.
However, where you and your guys sat, that I feel like that was pretty prime
That's
real estate.
prime real estate.
That was, close to the canteen, but it was
Could
still
see everything.
good location.
There was lots of seating. I love that spot, man.
That was good. And
Yeah,
it was
so-
just a slab of concrete, and it was just good. It had wind shelter. It had
Rain
even rain
shelter.
shelter. Yeah. So both spots were quite
Like
good.
you said, close to the canteen. Go get
Yeah.
your ice cream. Go get your gems. But yeah, send us your spot. I'm interested.
Hey, so your recent potty reminded me of this story. So if you're from my town, like my hometown, you'll know this story. So there was this huge party at this rich house, and you know the ones with the ponds with the huge goldfish?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
well,
koi
this
fish.
kid reaches into the pond, grabs a fish, and proceeds to put his mouth over the fish's head. Then he's tearing at the fish's head with his teeth, and as you could imagine, it's a bit tough to chew through the bone. And yeah, he rips the fish's head off of its body. He literally killed the fish, a live fish, but with what? And it turns out this was not his first animal he killed, because he had done it with snakes and frogs. And this made it to the news, and he had to pay a huge fine for this expensive fish.
A psychopath.
What the fuck, bro? He's biting snake heads off?
So he's putting a snake in his mouth like a dick, and then probably giving it a bit of a suck before he can choose it. So he's ripping the snake's head off. What was the other
Frog
animal?
heads.
Frog, that's disgusting. Frogs are little maggots.
I sure you get sick from that, bro. The wrong frog.
The wrong anything.
The wrong
you can get
toad,
sick.
you know?
Cane toad, you die.
He's a fucking crazy guy,
That's
bro.
wild. So look,
He's fucked in the head.
what town are you from? Because if that
Yeah,
was
where's
big
the
town
hometown?
news, what happened
I feel
to
like
him?
that wasn't big. I feel like that was. Oh yeah, I mean, it wasn't a big town. I feel like that's like a
Yeah, small town. That's why everyone knew.
Wollongong or something.
That's big.
Is it big?
Yeah, it's
I
fucking.
thought the gong was little.
I think it's coastal.
We'll go Broken Hill then. I know that from Big Brother.
Yeah.
He said it's like the Kalgoorlie of fucking
Oh,
the eastern
really?
states. Fuck, what a psychopath.
Yeah, so let us know if he's still in your neighbourhood, if he's left,
What's he
if
done
he's
with
in
his
jail,
life?
what's going on.
Studying, maybe he's a doctor or something.
I highly
You wouldn't
doubt
want
it.
him to fucking do.
No, he'd chew a liver.
G'day, Jamo and Dylan. Love the potty. Alright, my question is that would you force your kids, if you have kids, to play a sport? Me personally, I think I will force my kids to play sport, just because it's healthy to make friends and shit like that. But my friends think it's fucked to like force them to play sport. What are your thoughts?
That's like letting your kid to decide to be a girl when he's 2.
Yeah. Can't do it.
Yeah. So I guess
you need new friends, bro.
We would encourage our kids to play sport because exactly the reasons you said. It's healthy. You
Social
make mates,
aspect.
and we feel like it's a good thing
There's
to
a chance
do.
you become pro athlete too.
Exactly. So there's a profession.
He needs new friends, bro.
Yeah, if your friends...
His friends sound like they play the fucking recorder or something.
If your friends read books, why are you still
why
there?
are you reading books, bro?
Come on.
It's 2020. You don't need to read anymore.
Grow up.
Listen to podcasts.
Yeah. I was going to say ebook, but that was even more gay.
Ebook, fucking Audible or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it's fucked to make your kid play sport.
No way.
What the hell? It's weird not to. Any sport, give them options. Let them play table. If they want to be a pro table tennis player, I'd be hell proud of myself.
Whatever. Squash.
Whatever.
Squash
If he makes the Olympics,
yeah,
it's gay until you win a gold medal. Squash is gay, and then if you win the gold medal, I'll be like, all right. Still probably making no fucking money.
Probably not.
This is from Canada, bro.
Let's go.
Canada.
Whoa.
Hey guys, Canadian fan here. Just wondering what you guys rate Canada. Like, do you see us as like the little brother of the US, or like what do Australians think of Canadians? Just wondering.
I feel like they're the nicer version of Americans.
Yeah, well, everyone says that they're just really polite and
Yeah.
nice. So
Obviously,
that's
there'd
what.
be the oddballs who murder people and shit, but I feel like Canadians in general get like a nice...
What do I think of Canada? I
Have
like
you-
Canada. Nice.
a beautiful place.
Love their hockey.
Mm.
Pretty good at it.
Dad's been there. He said that it's one of the most beautiful countries he's been to.
Nice.
He said he loves Whistler,
What's that? Is that a place?
snow and shit.
Nice.
But,
I think
but yeah,
Canada's cool. Like
Canada's cool. I do see it as sort of a little brother, but
Yeah.
like a little nicer brother.
living like a cooler life. Maybe just something more at peace. Like
Yeah, more at peace. Better accent.
they have a young prime minister.
I like their accent more
So-
than the American one. Young prime minister.
They do have a young prime minister. Apparently,
Male,
apparently he's a
female?
male.
Yep.
Apparently he's a good bloke. A lot of people like him. So there you go. Justin Bieber's from Canada. Drake's from Canada.
Yeah, you're good.
Nelk Boys are from Canada.
You're a good production.
Won the NBA
sites.
last year. The Raptors.
Oh, that was sick.
So they're doing. They actually do alright for themselves. They hold their own. They pull their own.
They do. And yeah, we have a lot of respect for Canadians. I
Yeah.
can't really say much. They've got maple syrup.
True. They got maple syrup. I think they're good people.
That's good.
All right. First one
From General.
from the general.
It's weird. We have
Pile.
a primary like message thing and then a general, and some of them come through. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's just kind of split, bro. All right, Lucas.
Hey fellas, love your work. Keep it up. I've just got a question about your opinion on punching in the AFL. The Tom Lynch incident just happened, and I'm a Richmond supporter, so I was happy to see him get away with just a fine, but what do you guys think of it? And I don't mind seeing a little bit of niggle in the game, and I think a little bit of it is good for footy, but what do you guys think? Cheers.
I actually didn't see what Tom Lynch did.
Oh, so
Was it annoying? Was
Well,
it too much? Or
He went bang, punched someone in the sternum, and he dropped, and then he took a mark and kicked a goal.
Oh,
So
well, that's yeah.
Any other player that is not as high profile as Tom Lynch would have been given 1 or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But he just got a fine. So basically,
Hasn't he been a bit of annoying before?
he's
as
done
well?
this twice in the last couple of years,
Yeah.
and he got off.
Mitch
all
Robinson
times.
had a crack at him. You hear it, see that?
Yeah, that was funny though. Robbo can say what he wants because he does what we do. He like does his
Yeah, he's a good
does
lad,
his
bro.
videos, does his streams, and he's honest.
Yeah.
right? So basically, he said Tom
You get
Lynch
what you
was
get
glory
with
hunting and
Robbo.
shit. But basically, Sam Collins used to play for Freo, full back versus Tom Lynch, the full forward, and they're having a bit of niggle.
Was Gold Coast or Richmond days?
Hmm?
You said a Freo player versus Tom Lynch.
Sam Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that when he played for Richmond or Gold Coast? Like, when did this happen?
Last week.
Oh, last week. Oh, I didn't
That-
even know
that's
who
why you just
Sam
said it.
Collins was.
Oh no, he's full back for
Ah.
Gold Coast, and he was playing on Tom Lynch, and yeah, they were having a little bit of a argy-bargy, and then Lynch just swung, so it was like sort of a hook to the sternum, Pretty hard hit,
Okay.
but it happens a fair bit in the AFL. But they have been giving people a
They
week or two.
don't like
for
the
it.
off the ball stuff anymore at
No,
all.
but
in
then
the AFL.
yeah, he hit him. Collins tried to chase, then he collapsed, and Lynch took a mark and kicked a goal.
Yeah, that's
and
pretty- that's annoying,
And it was a
man.
close-ish
That's
game.
annoying.
It was only 2-3 goals in it at the end. So
Did Tom Lynch, has he got a week or did he just get a fine?
no, he just got he got 2 fines from the game from 2 separate incidences, I believe, and didn't get a week. But
Okay.
if it was a low-profile player, they would have got a week. So I don't agree with the double standards. Like you see, Burgoyne does like sling tackles and shit. He's done a few this year.
He did a big one on Dangerfield.
But he gets off every time.
And that's only because Dangerfield got up.
And
And
there
he was
was-
groggy, bro. That was a bad tackle.
There was a player, who was it? Someone got 4 weeks for a sling tackle, and it was the same thing that Burgoyne
Yeah.
did. 4 weeks versus 0. Bullshit. Fix
It's
your
like-
fucking match review panel.
It's just weird, bro. There's definitely double standard with the stars versus like the mid to low level players.
100%.
Hey boys, big fan of the potty. Just responding to one of these guys' messages from last week. Monkeys did not come from humans. Humans did not come from monkeys. It's a common misconception. It's basic year 12 biology.
No, it's
What
not.
you learn is that monkeys and humans have a common ancestor, okay? So there would have been these apes that were not quite monkeys and not quite humans. But then because of certain factors, environmental factors,
Such as?
they would have diverged, and so humans would have come, and then monkeys would have come.
If I was
Two different things.
I'm not buying it.
If I was a teacher, I would have marked that response as a 2 out of 10.
This is you'll never change my mind. I hope we get the world's leading scientist in biology, and I'll be like, bruv, you are wrong. So he's saying, firstly, so there was just this ape human, but where did the ape human come from? Is that what all humans were, an ape human? He said there was a common ancestor, so where did the common ancestor come from? What, just grew?
Well, they have... So let's say, for example, 400 years...
Because a caveman couldn't have fucked a monkey.
Let's say like 400, 500 years ago, they found bones, like today, right, of someone from back then. And they were significantly shorter, right, like really, really short. And through what we eat, through how we live, we have more nutrition and all that shit so we can grow bigger because our bones and shit. Anyway, so basically we have evolved from small and fat or whatever, or small and skinny to big, where we are now. So what people are trying to say, I don't really have a stance on this, but what people are trying to say is that we've evolved from a hairy version of a human into what we are today.
Then where did the split happen?
The split between what? The split between...
Because he said there was a common ancestor, right?
Yeah.
And then from that ancestor were monkeys and humans.
Yeah, so
How?
something had to fuck something to make that, right?
But human and monkey can't fuck.
Well, they can, but just will they reproduce?
I don't think it works. You can't do cross-species kids.
But like...
Why does that never happen now?
Lion and tigers can. They're different. One's a cat, one's a...
Yeah, but they're in the same...
Wait,
like-
no, lion and tigers...
Yeah,
they're
that's called a
both
liger,
cats.
bro.
Yeah, they're both cats, hey?
I just don't know. Like, where did the common ancestor come from?
And why don't we have the knowledge?
And why did some... So if there was a common ancestor, monkey ape, human ape, and then they just split. So like he has 2 kids and one goes off and says, nah, fuck it, I'm going to be human.
Yeah.
The other's like, see you later, man, I'm just going to stay monkey. Is that the combo?
I don't know.
I want him
And-
to send in to explain it, bro.
Yeah, you can't say, environmental factors and then not list why.
What environmental factors?
I can say that. I'm a podcaster because of my environmental factors. But why?
What's the tell me, I want a few things answered. Tell me where the whatever he said
Yeah.
is from. What did he call it? The fucking common
Common
ancestor.
ancestor.
Tell me where that came from, what it was, and then how did the split happen? And what was before all that? Was there just one common ancestor? Does that mean there were no monkeys? There was just a common ancestor?
Like, how did everything...
Was there
come
no
about?
monkeys and then this one common ancestor created monkeys and humans?
I'm lost.
Bruv.
I'm lost. Let's move on.
From the aliens. We're a simulation. I'm a Sims character.
Bun that.
So is he, bro.
Hey guys, so I have a little bit of a story to tell you. So last night I was sleeping over at a friend's house. She's a girl, and then my guy best friend was there as well. And while I was asleep, I was still kind of awake. And then I heard some interesting noises, and then I found out the next morning he lost his virginity while I was in the bed. And they didn't know I was awake, and I could hear everything. So let me know your thoughts on that.
Again, man, I'm calling that a threesome. She's in that bed. She's a little bit
Been happening
involved.
a lot lately.
You can't say, though, I was asleep, but I was kind of awake. It doesn't work like that.
You're one of the two.
Yeah.
You're awake.
You're awake, but you're sleepy.
Damn, how did he work? Was he playing the gay best friend to get it at the sleepover with two girls?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's interesting. Maybe he did, and then he's whispered in her ear and he's gone, I'm not actually gay.
Yeah.
And I'm so hard
Because why would they plan that with another friend?
Yeah, it is a bit...
I don't know, man.
Very interesting.
Were they drunk? Was there some liquor involved? I don't know.
I don't know. I guess time will tell. We just got
Just be happy to be a part of it.
I really like updates from stories.
Yeah.
So give us one.
Give us a part 2.
G'day boys, just got a question for the potty. Would you rather have one of the most well-known podcasts in the world and getting around 25 million views a week because people are treating it as a joke and just waiting for you to say something controversial or offensive, keeping in mind what would happen if you were recognised in public?
This guy's a robot, man.
Have a decent podcast that gets maybe 1 million views once in a while, but all of your fans love you.
Oh,
Does that mean he's basically saying the 25 million is trash? It's a trash podcast.
he's saying... I think it's an average podcast that gets attention for being like the stuff we say.
Yeah.
Or have 1 million views once in a while. So let's say maybe 200k a week podcast with
But
fans
it's like
that love us.
respected.
It's respected. I sort of feel like that.
I want that, I think. I'd rather
Because
it be like a good show
A
than
really
like
good show
people just...
with fans that love you, or just people that come
It's
every
like,
week.
you know, those
just to-
TikTok boys. Like, they get all the views, but no one takes them seriously.
True.
I don't want to be that.
Okay, that's fair. There we go.
Last one of the
we're,
week.
we're middle of the range with that, though. We do say
it's
some-
50-50.
Whatever.
All right, last one of the week from Ella.
Hey guys, love the potty. I just want to know if you have any suggestions of what me and my friends can do for our Year 12 muck-up day. Thanks.
That was fucking quick, man.
But I like that. She's
Sonic.
in and out. She's in and out.
Yeah, some people are
She's that hedgehog. Oh, like that guy before was robotic.
Yeah.
Man was like Stephen Hawking prior to...
Yeah.
So muck-up day. We didn't actually get the privilege of having one.
That's sad, eh? Everyone talks about it like it's this
is
rite of
good.
passage.
We
but-
see it in America and stuff, but we see it... Like, I am excited at the prospect of this because we didn't get it, so we can be creative and
Send
think of
us.
what we would do.
Obviously, I want photos and videos of what happened.
I want sort of a layout of the school so we can say, all
Yeah,
right,
but I
you
don't
drive Mr. Smith's car
To
into
the-
the lake.
Yeah,
You jump off the building and land in a sack of tissues, and then you do a dump on the principal's
spray
car.
paint. I don't know. Smash a window, bro. Fuck it.
Kidnap an
annoying teacher.
Year 7.
Yeah. Because if you're under 18, it's
Yeah.
fine. I think.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's just kid on kid, like kidnap. What
It's
else?
weird how they call it kidnap, but adults can be kidnapped.
Kidnapped, yeah.
So I think because all right, let's say I'm an adult and I kidnap a 33-year-old.
It would still be called kidnapping.
You're now my kid. You're my bitch because I have control of.
It's weird,
I've
right?
kidnapped
Maybe
you.
that is why
You're that kid.
it's called kidnapping, because it's still belittling.
Got you in my pocket.
Exactly.
There you go.
Chalk up chalk everywhere. Throw some Gatorade on teachers.
Dislodge a few bricks from the ground so teachers break their hip when they fall. Nah, don't hurt too many teachers. Just, I think keep it nice and fun. Maybe even water balloons.
I had a prac teacher who told us they
Hot
put
glue gun.
a cow at the top of, just like in the middle of the school, at the top of stairs.
Real cow.
Yeah, a real cow.
Wow.
And I don't think cows can go downstairs.
Let 1,000 mice run through the school.
Yeah, that's horrible.
20.
That could be good.
20 cobras. Imagine that. It's like snakes on a plane, but snakes
Or you
in
could
a school.
everyone come into this room, and then just like make it like Saw.
Oh,
Let a snake out, you know.
Have bow and arrows being shot from a hill nearby, and you just got to
Run the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many options. It just depends how creative you want to be.
Exactly. How deep do you want to go with it?
How much do you like? Do you hate your school? Do you like your school?
Big factors that come into it.
Do you like the teachers? You know what I mean?
Maybe even do
There's
a mural.
some that I would have liked to have done some snakes with, or
bro, just do a mural. Do a nice painting of the school and the best teachers and stuff.
yeah, maybe do a good one for the nice teachers, and then horrific stuff for the bad ones.
All right, and that'll be it for this week. Episode 46 out and done. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow the Instagram, which has done well lately.
Yeah, it has been going good.
Just hit our first 1,000 like picture. That's cool.
That was nice. First 1,000 like post in general.
We took a photo with my dog today.
Yep.
Should we upload that?
Maybe. That's not a bad photo. Get Moggy some fame.
And then
might have a little guest on next week.
Yeah,
try and sort something.
Maybe a little return of someone that is, you know, we've had a lot of people say that they want him back on. He's very
in front of a bigger crowd this time as well.
Oh,
He'll get nervous, Ray. Hope he brings a frappe again.
It's like 10 times the people. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, have a good week.
Have fun.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.